Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my melting basket for the month of February and it's a fairly decent sized one and I don't know how much I'm going to get through it. Before we get started, I'm going to share with you guys what I have all over my nails. This is from Hollow Taco. It is in the color I'm Over Brew, which is a really beautiful deep burgundy nail polish color. This is an absolutely amazing color. I've worn this a few times and I really love it. Okay, so let's start off with this bag here. You can't tell because there's nothing on it, but this is from the Bathing Garden. This was a really large medallion, like an 8.5 ounce medallion of 1 cent, which is called Winter Palace. And anyway, it's one of my top 3 scents of any vendor of any style or type. This is one of my favorites. It's a lavender blend, but it's in a really good way because I don't really like a lot of lavender. So trust me when I say this is like to die for. And so it only comes out in her winter collection. I'm not sure if it's still up on her website for purchase. If it is, I highly encourage you to try at least one clamshell of that if she has it available. Next year, I want to place quite a large order with a couple of these, and I hope she makes them in medallions as well. All right, let's go into some Better Homes and Gardens, which is easily found in the American Walmarts because, you know, in Canada we're not there. Apparently we don't like to sell Better Homes and Gardens in Canada. I'm not sure why. These are all, I'm just trying to think, I have melted all of these at one point. And may I just say, the fact that I'm reverting to pumpkin style scents, which I'm more of a seasonal melter and burner, this is to show you guys, and I will have a video up shortly to share with you guys my current collection of wax melts. It's scary. The fact that I'm pulling out wax melts for the fall months, I'm telling you, I don't have a whole lot of wax left. A lot of what I have left are coffee blends, which is great, but I only melt coffee blends on weekends, and a massive supply of VCS, or massive in my mind, of Vintage Chic scents because she went out of business. Like, she's no longer pouring wax. So I have a lot of those, but when it comes to anything else, I'm reverting to some holiday / Halloween / October time scents here. But anyway, I have melted all of these once before or many times before, and so these are all repurchases. This is, I think it's now no longer. Sadly, they take some of the best scents and then they just continue them. So this is the Sugared Lavender Twist. This is one of my favorites I use in the bedroom. This is Raspberry Orange Red Fig, Pink Sugar, Vanilla Orchid, Lavender, Vanilla Sugar, and Amber. Love that for the bedroom. And then above that, I thought, well, I better bring out this because it might be the closest thing to spring that I have in my collection. Meyer Lemon Basil. And I've melted this one before and I really enjoyed it. And especially if you cook some salmon or something fishy in your kitchen one night, it's sometimes nice to drop a cube like this into your kitchen or a warmer near your kitchen because it kind of neutralizes that strong scent. Or if you cook another type of meat that's very strong, sometimes with a little lemon, it'll kind of neutralize it a bit. So this is Meyer Lemon, Lime, Bergamot, Basil, Orange, and White Pomelo. So like I said, I've melted all of these at least once before. I know I love all of them. This is the Mama Jamma pack, the family value pack of the Lavender Lemonade, another bedroom scent that I love. This is lemon, sugar, pineapple water, lavender, melon, and vanilla. I think I did buy a whole sleeve of this family pack, and I think this might be my last one. Like I said, I'm really getting low on my wax melts. So these next two are very pumpkin-like. So this one here is the Lemon Pumpkin Shortbread, which is lemon, pumpkin, ginger, cinnamon, clove, and sugar. So that's this one here. And the last one from Better Homes and Gardens is Lemon and Pumpkin Shortbread. Oh, it's the same one. Huh? All right, I'll put this one back for next month because I'm probably going to need to pull it out. I didn't even realize I had doubles. Okay, well, these are the ones that I'll be melting from Better Homes and Gardens. So voila. On to wax melts found at Walmarts. Now, again, some of these sensationals you can get in Canada, like Fantasyland and Blue Sky, and I think that's it. The rest of them are all US only. I haven't seen them in Canada. I have melted all of them, but this one and this one, I think. Again, see the theme, more pumpkin. We have creamy pumpkin, so we have that available for melting, and that will probably just go in the great room. And then we have frosted cranberry, which is my favorite. I wish I had more of this. This is the last. I think this might be the last one I have of that till hopefully next year when they might bring it out again. Then we have orange pine. So if I don't melt it for the month of February, I probably hold on to this until the holiday season and again next year because it's just kind of a weird sensation or for your nose to be melting pine scents in the middle of summer, at least in my mind. I do like that scent, but you know, maybe not in the summer. This is Fantasyland. You can find this in Canada. This is great scent. It's nice and fruity, uplifting. Love it. Cider House Donuts. When I was in the States last, I did purchase a sleeve or two of this. It was like all the rage like about 3 years ago or 4 years ago. But anyway, I loved it. And I kind of just put one in every month. And if I melt it, I melt it. If I don't, it just goes on to the next month. And the last item here is a bathroom melt. This is also, you can find this in Canada. This is Blue Skies. It's a nice refreshing scent. So this is my Sensationals contribution to my melting basket. All right, so you're going to see quite a few vintage chic scents items here because, well, out of all the brands, I actually have more VCS than I have anything else. That's because she's out of business and I did buy a lot. So a lot of what I do have in stock and in bulk, mind you, is VCS. So this is actually coming forward from last month. This is the Aunt Nellie's Espresso Cupcakes, which is espresso beans, rich vanilla cupcakes, zucchini bread, and sugar cookies. Really enjoy that. But again, I only melt the like coffee scents for the weekends. So there's that. And I got a chunk. My big thing with VCS is I have to chunk these up, like cut them up into sizes that I deem appropriate for my warmers and in the different rooms that I'm going to melt this in, because if I don't, like, I'm lazy. So I need to cut these up before I go too far. Otherwise, you're going to see most of this for the next month for March. Anyway, this is Icy Breath of Death Upon My Neck, which is coconut, eucalyptus, vanilla, sandalwood, and peppermint. So I thought, it would still be nice to have something like this available. And one of my favorites, and I do have this in bulk, this is Johanna, one of my favorite scents, probably top 5. This is fresh strawberries blended with rosemary, mint, and shaving cream. I do like to melt that one primarily in the bathroom, but sometimes I love this one so much that I will melt this one throughout the house as well. Like that, wherever I'm going to be, like, it might actually be when I'm working in the office, it might be the office melt for that day for many days, because I do really enjoy that and I want to be in the room where it's being melted, whereas in the bathroom I'm not sitting in there all day. I'm bringing this one back over because I didn't chunk it up and it didn't finish using it. I needed to cut this up. This is Billy Bossa Nova's lemon sugar bundt cake, which is gooey marshmallows, lemon sugar bundt cake, rich vanilla cupcakes, yellow cake, and rich sugar cookies. There is this one here, and then this one I've had before. And this is Meet Me in St. Louis. This is a great scent. I love chunking this up and using it in the bathroom. Warm, cozy linen with a hint of sweetness. And because of the linen, that's why I like to use it in the bathroom. Then we have these little cupcake styles. This is Breakfast at Tiffany's. I've melted another cupcake like this not that long ago. Really enjoy it. Almond cream cheese croissant and hot coffee. It's just so sad that she's no longer in business, but I totally understand. This is Don Corleone. This has changed. I remember the original Don Corleone was my favorite, but because one of the oils that she would used for making this blend changed on her, so it had a different scent to it, and I will agree it's not as good as the original. My fellow waxaholic Tanya got me hooked on this one. This is Amaretto Coffee Tiramisu topped with fresh baked strawberries. And the last one from VCS is Bob Hope at the Cafe, which is sweet strawberry rhubarb pie topped with chantilly cream and topped with extra strawberries. So again, this company is no longer in business, but you're going to see a lot of these in my melting basket until I actually get more melts, because like I said, I'm not joking when I say I don't have a whole lot of wax melts. So anyway, I will show you that collection video down the road, but this is all my VCS for the month of February. The only southbound I have is the strawberry pound cake birthday ice cream. Yeah, that's what it all is. Oops. I love the Blvd Candle Co, but I just don't get enough of it. I did place an order with my friend Teresa, so I'll get that order down in probably a month or two or so, like once I fill up a box, because it's just cheaper for me to purchase through her, and then she will have it sent to her house, and then we'll end up sending it up to my way. This one is strawberry pound cake, vanilla ice cream, and delicious birthday cake, and I've had this before. It's really, really lovely, and so yeah, really excited about that. Blvd Candle Co, one of my favorites. So we have some Zape, and a lot of my Zape is coffee related, which are these 3 clamshells over here. They're all coffee related. And then these 2 are like little slices of cake, and they're super cute. And I lost the tag for this one. It was a Halloween one. Anyway, again, it's one of those things where I need to freaking cut this thing. Otherwise it's probably 3 years old, still smells amazing, but I need to cut into these because it's, yeah, that's just me. Anyway, the coffee ones that I'm going to bring forward are gingerbread latte. And this one is gingerbread graham crackers, vanilla creme, and espresso. And then we have a red cup season, slightly past the red cup season, but moving on. Espresso peppermint mocha, Uggs and leggings. Then we have Christmas in a cup, and this is eggnog, sugar cookies, espresso, and sweet cream. If I don't happen to melt these for the month of February, I'm going to try to remember. Maybe I'll just hold on to them. I have so many coffee blends from Zape, from Rainbow Melts, that I could probably go through the whole year and be fine. And I could save these ones for the holiday season again next year, because we're only 11 months away. It's scary. And this one is Cindy Lou Who, which is peppermint, vanilla bean, pink sugar crystals. So again, I need to just seriously cut into this, and I can't remember the name of this one, but it's more of a fall inspired scent and I need to cut into it. So anyway, that is Zape, also a great vendor. And last but not least, we have Super Tarts. So last month I did a lot of the Super Tarts advent calendar pieces that I received in the Advent Calendar 2023. So in January, I used a lot of those. I think I actually used all of them, but this is what I brought forward for the month of February, and likely what I don't finish, because this is quite a lot. I will move over to the month of March as well. This is Hedwig, one of my favorite scents. If you guys know me, you guys know I love my chai tea lattes. This is chai tea, creamy cheesecake, and clove, and Hedwig, of course, is our beautiful Harry Potter's owl. And then we have the mouse ears, and this was really uplifting. I thought this would be really a good scent for this time of year. This is Ice Lemonade and Lollipops. It's just a really nice, like I said, uplifting scent. And then we have a couple scents here for the bathroom. This is Chomper, which is Jaws, which we'll talk about that one. And then it adds the Mac Apple. So this is Sea Salt Ozone, Seagrass, Plum Pear, and Mac Apple. And this is Jaws, the original, where a lot of these are flankers of this, and then they add one extra note, like this one was the Mac Apple. This one is strictly Jaws, which is, I'll just read this off: Sea Salt, Ozone, Seagrass, Plum, and Pear. And actually, it's one of Nelson's favorites. My husband loves the scent of Jaws. It reminds him of a very expensive hotel lobby that he stayed in a few times, and yeah, he really likes that. So I always make it a point to order lots of Jaws whenever I can. All right, you guys, that is everything. And again, whatever I don't get through this month, I will bring forward for the month of March. I will show you that collection video shortly. You will be amazed, gobsmacked, surprised, sad, or I don't know. And because I really don't have a lot, just pulling this particular month's worth of wax melts, if I wanted to, I could probably squeeze it into one bin now. So it's basically half a bin every month I'm pulling for wax, and I'm down to a bin and a half ish. I could probably squeeze it all into like really, really full, but I could squeeze it all into one, but I'm trying my best to keep at least 2 bins of wax. But I'd like to have selection. It's just a little bit weird for me melting some of the pumpkin scents in the middle of February. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.